Show. And here are our wonderful hosts, Katie and Claire.
Today we're going to be learning about the world of sponges.
These?
No, not the sponges you use to clean dishes, real sponges from the ocean. All the sponges in the world are grouped together in a phylum called Porifera. Porifera literally means pore bearer. The sponges are thought to be the first animal to ever exist on Earth. Because of this, they have many different characteristics from other animals that we see today.
One thing different about these sponges is that they are sessile, which means that they have to stay in the same spot for most of their life. Because of this, they have to bring their food towards them using collar cells.
Collar cells work to whip up a current to move water towards a sponge. The water enters the holes in the sponge's osculum, and with the water enters food. Sponges then filter the food out of the water and consume their tasty meal of plankton and other small particles. The collar cells, as well as bringing food, they bring oxygen and other nutrients and remove carbon dioxide. Because they filter food from the ocean, sponges are called filter feeders. Other animals that are not sponges filter feed too, like clams and some whales.
Another thing that differentiates sponges from other animals is that sponges are asymmetrical. That means that there is no symmetry whatsoever in a sponge.
The sponge itself is not a very complicated organism. It is made of only two main parts, the spongin and the spicules. Spicules are what form the skeleton of the sponge. They make the sponge hard and protect the sponge.
Ow!
Spongin gives a sponge flexibility. All classes of sponges have spicules, but true spongin is only found in one of the classes.
In case you haven't guessed by now, sponges have no true organs or tissues. That probably makes you wonder, how do sponges reproduce? Well, we have an answer.
Sponges can reproduce both sexually and asexually. Sponges are usually both male and female. Sponges also have a special skill to be able to produce both eggs and sperm. That type of organism is called a hermaphrodite. When producing sexually, they release the sperm into the ocean and keep the eggs inside. A sperm will flow in and reach an egg to fertilize it, and eventually, baby sponge eggs will be hatched. Many organisms that are hermaphrodites have mechanisms to prevent self-fertilization.
When reproducing asexually, sponges have three different ways to do it. One is that they can simply grow another sponge in the process called budding. Another is when a part of the original sponge breaks off and a new sponge is grown, called fragmentation. The last way is by releasing gemmules, which is a small set of nutrient-packed cells which some spongin covered by spicules. Gemmules find a spot on the ocean ground and can stay dormant for many months. Then the gemmules germinate and the cells inside begin to form into cells needed to run a sponge.
There are about 5,000 identified marine species of sponge. Sponges are found worldwide in all types of oceans. In freshwater, they are darker in color than in saltwater.
So there you have it, a small glimpse in the life of phylum Porifera, the life of sponges. Thanks for watching!